I have no idea where my tablet is. Oh, it's right here. I don't know if it's charged or not. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and I'm running late today, but that's okay, because we're here. It was only like 3 minutes late. That's fine. Everything's fine. What?
Where's your tablet?
Right here?
Right here.
Yeah, it's dead. Oh yeah, and I'm a giant infant, so there's that. Hey Metatron, hey Pool Pro, hey Colleen, hey JMax, hey Brenda. I hope y'all are doing fantastically today.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's like DED dead. Hey Susan, hey Forgin S'mores. I've been loving like your horn tutorial and everything. Like everything that you do, I love. Just so you know. By the way. Oh, what? Tanya Stengel says, I'm so excited to announce I got engaged yesterday. Congratulations, Tanya. That's fantastic. Bunches of happy blessings to the both of you. Hope you're having a great day. We're having a very good day. I think so. Like, actually, today has... oh no, Laura says at least one good thing came from losing my job. I get to watch you live again. Oh no. I hope if you're out hunting jobs that happy hunting. But today has been kind of a perfect day. Despite Callie's best efforts, who brought a live snake home. Yeah, that was fun. It's fine though. But yeah, it's been a hey delight. How's it going? Woke up, did some yoga, which was really nice. Which, because I haven't done yoga like in a million years, it feels like. Oh. Hey, I'm just watching you come up with this cup of coffee.
Oh, you wanted one?
No, don't mess with me, honey. I need that. Please give me the coffee.
I'm gonna make you
No,
one.
please bring it back. Please. Thank you. Okay. Got up, did yoga, brewed a cup of coffee, put away the dirty dishes. Some of them, not all of them. I keep getting... Oh, I got lotion on my glasses and I'm just rubbing lotion around on my glasses. Hung out with my chickens while I drank my coffee, my first cup of the day. Saved a snake from Callie, just a little garter snake. It was super cute. Don't tell Randy though, because he's terrified of snakes. And then I did some wire wrapping, you guys. And I have to say, there's been something like for serious for a minute. Like since February, probably, I've been having like I've been in a bit of a slump. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, maybe I'm overworked, maybe is my answer to everything my whole life has always just been, well, I'll just work harder. Cause that sometimes that's the only option is to just keep working harder. But I was grinding myself down and really, really stressed out. Just a bunch of stuff. And how do I articulate this? It brought it to the front of my mind yesterday whenever Randy and I were running errands. And I'll show you in just a sec, Metatron. I've got a story leading up there. But I was looking at an article that was like talking about how AI, like artificial intelligence, can't create original art because it's all just derivative of like things that it has seen and other things. And I just looked at Randy and I was like, bitch, me too. That's not special. And that kind of hit the nail on the head that I've been so kind of clammed up and afraid of being accused of being derivative or, just like worrying too much about, because like everybody's always so nice and like gentle with me. And it's, I have nothing in reality to base this on, but just because it's all in your head doesn't mean that it's not real and that it's not affecting you in very real ways. And the fear is the mind killer, you guys, but I feel like I've been swimming against a current, and in the past, Randy and I were swimming against a current, but we had these goals, the conventions, the craft shows, the different things that we were traveling to almost every weekend. And so it was, we had very kind of short term that in the long term has brought us to where we are now. And we've been very lucky and I'm incredibly grateful. But now our dynamic has shifted so much that I feel like I'm just swimming against a current without any landmarkers. So it takes really zooming out to see, the past decade of progress to be able to get any kind of grasp, because what we're working on right now is our very long-term things. Um, and it's felt very hard to be swimming against a current and bring my head up and have no orientation about how far I'm coming, how far I've gone, and so that's one aspect of it. The other aspect has been, I know, baby, but you can't go outside. Traffic's about to get really bad. She doesn't speak English, so it doesn't matter. She doesn't speak any language as far as I'm concerned. At least she doesn't communicate well in them. I'll stop yelling at my cat for a minute. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the debilitating fear of my work being unoriginal and derivative and like mediocre and like crappy and like just a bunch of stuff, because I make a bunch of crappy stuff and I used to feel like that's perfectly fine. You make your mistakes, do your stuff, bury it in the backyard. I was very lighthearted about all of it, but like something happened this past year and like the pressure turned up and I found myself unable to craft in a way that was creatively inspired. Um, and so, and I would feel guilty because every day y'all send me messages about how much you're inspired by my work and how much my tutorials have helped you. And it's like, and I've been almost desperate to help y'all because I'm like, maybe if I can help y'all, maybe I can help myself. To no avail. Like, oh boy, I've been in like a mess. Um, But this morning, and I had like a little bit of a pre effort, like maybe a week or two ago, but I felt like this has been happening enough that it's become habit to be in this mindset. Um, and so this morning, I went and because it's gotten to the point that I'll scroll through Instagram and just feel terrible, like seeing other people's like amazing work and like just feeling like, oh, I suck at everything, and we'll talk about that in a bit. I'll take them from you though. Thank you, baby. And whoa, come on, brain, we can do this. Because I'll scroll through Instagram and seeing people's amazing work, and I'll feel like I want to try that, and then it's like, but this voice would be like, but if you copy them, then people are gonna crucify you, and it's like, oh yeah, I guess I should just never pick up pliers again, and because there's not a book that you read that doesn't affect the way that you speak. There's not a thing that you see that doesn't affect the way that you paint. There's not a note that you hear that doesn't affect what you sing or what you write or what everything. We are not independent bubbles that just exist without, completely, whoa, there's words for things, but I can't remember them. We're not all just hermetically sealed in our little bubbles of existence. We're constantly experiencing, or should be, constantly experiencing input and output and all of these different things, and these stimuli and learning, hopefully. And so this morning I went and I was like, I'm going to try to make that. I saw a piece that I really liked on Instagram, and I was like, I don't care if it's copying somebody else's work. I'm going to make it. And I tried. And it was terrible. I'm so bad at wire wrapping right now, you guys. Like this, like I kind of wish I hadn't scrapped it because I wish that I could show you how terrible it was. Like it looked like trying to learn how to write for the first time. Like it was like, oh. And then so I took it apart and I tried again. And again, this time, like I just used the person's, I can't remember the artist's name right now. It was like just on the search bar on Instagram. Like using that shape. Like I was like, I want to try to get this shape, you know, and then I tried and it was, oh, it was bad. And then I tried again looking at my first piece as reference. And that was better, but it was like, and so I tried again, you guys. And I'm going to show you because I'm proud of it. And I feel like, y'all, I made a thing and I'm actually proud of it for like the first time in since my Spyro piece. Like I actually felt like a good wire wrapper. And for somebody who does this for a living, I should feel like a good wire wrapper more than like twice a year. I think, like, right? Like, and so I made a thing and I think it's pretty and I'm gonna sell it for money because I need money. I should probably honestly keep it, but this is how I exist for a living. Let me see if I can actually get that. I'm gonna flip the camera on. Because I originally was trying to wrap. Oh, this is all kinds of tangled. How do I even do this? I was trying to wrap a heart. So I was. Oh, I didn't even. That's my ceiling, you guys. It's a nice ceiling. It's all right. It's mine. So I was like, I want to get this shape and like try to frame the heart, and it started to kind. Oh no, I made a mess. And then so I had made this one because y'all might have like, and I like this okay, but I don't love it. Like, I think I'm gonna retry today. Oops, we made this in Saturday's patron exclusive live stream. Which, if you pledge $1, you too can come watch me procrastinate for 3 hours. Yeah, that's fair, Anita. And then this one was the first one. Well, one of the first ones that I made this morning. I tried wrapping this stone, but there was a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't like about it, and so I've put it onto this heart cab, and I still think that I don't quite like it. But this one, you guys, I'm so like, like this made my creative juices get juicy. Like and honestly, part of it's probably the freaking pretty stone. I really like this stone. Um, that's fair, Terry. And all the logic in the world sometimes can't shut up an unreasonable. Oh, I saw that, Jim. Thank you. You've been so supportive. But all the logic in the world can't calm an emotional heart, I think. But even the back, I was excited about the back. So I'm going to try to recreate this in today's live stream. But gosh, I like it. Yeah, no, and I tried some different things to try to get the shape to hold together. And Callie, you're not going outside, honey. I'm sorry, but no. Well, thanks, Nina. Like, thank y'all. Like, I'm excited to share this one with you guys. And this is the first time, again, in a long time that I've experienced excitement about a piece that wasn't so overshadowed by the fear of negative feedback. But now the only thing, I did use a 16 gauge frame wire, and I worry that if a person pushed and tried hard enough, that they could make the stone come out. Bev says that was making me think elf, like Rivendell. Yeah, I was getting those vibes. But it's a combination of 16 and 18 gauge. Okay, I'm gonna let the cat out. Sure. I just worry because the school buses are gonna start running, but she's about to start climbing the curtains.
What are you doing?
We actually haven't had a chance to check the P.O. box yet, Jim. If it's resin. No, oh gosh, I wish I could make stuff like that. Yeah, she'll bring you another snake. I wish I could make resin that looked like this, but no, this is a genuine lab. It's just gorgeous. Like, nature does it better. Nancy says, I wish I was half as good as you are. Nancy, please don't compare yourself to me. Compare yourself to you and where you want to go. Because if you could have seen me this morning, you'd have been like, oh girl, that's rough. But it's, don't compare your 100% to the 2% of my best work that I share with you guys. Stephanie says the whole imposter syndrome is really hard to tackle. I don't want people confirming my suspicions, but I did try to combat that a bit finally and set up an Etsy. So scary, right, Stephanie? Like, imposter syndrome is freaking real, and it hobbles your it completely unplugs my creativity whenever I feel like that. So, oh, they'll be going up on Etsy. Practice will get you where you're going, for sure. Good advice you should take. I know I can hand out, like I can ins- I can try to inspire and soothe and motivate and encourage everyone around me, but as soon as I try to take some of my own medicine, I just spit it out and say, "Yeah, but you're." And again, it's that imposter syndrome that's like, I don't really know what I'm talking about. So, uh, anyways, we're just gonna keep on crafting. I'm trying to focus on writing in November, but all I want to do is craft. Nina, I'd say follow your creativity where it takes you. Unless it's outside. Don't go outside. It's cold out there, says Randy. Randy, thank you so much for this coffee. It tastes amazing. But yeah, I could just sit here and look at this stone all day. It's so shiny. Boop, 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 boop. Shiny little rock. Doop, 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 doop. Neverland says, I do that too. I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about all the time. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna. Okay, I think Lauren's too busy to be watching the live stream, but I wanted to make friendship necklaces for Lauren and I because she's going to Japan for a month, and I wanted them to match a little bit better. And I didn't quite like the way that this was happening up top, but I kind of want to do this style of wrap on both of them because she's going to be having. Rebel says, Randy, can I have a copy, please? Thanks, Diane. We will not be live streaming on Thursday. I actually need to get these wrapped for Thursday because we're going to go see Lauren off on her last day in America before she goes to Japan for a month. But she's a very elvish creature and is going to be doing some photo shoots with like her elf ears on and stuff. So I wanted to wrap it in a way that looked like this. But this one's a little bit messy. Like I don't know, I want it to be perfect and or at least in love with it. And she had told me once, she was like, I've never had like friendship bracelets or a friendship necklace where like one friend has one half and the other friend has the other. So I was like, man, if only I knew somebody who makes jewelry. This is actually Randy's idea. We were at Eureka Springs and he picked out these and he was like, you should wrap these for you and Lauren. And I was like, ooh, yeah, we should do that. So I'm going to just slip this one out of its setting. Because yeah, that came out a little too easily. I'll see if I can't fit maybe a bigger rock would fit in there. This will be like the third or fourth stone that I've put into this setting. I kind of need like like a shoehorn, if that makes sense. You all right, love?
Yeah. Would you sew a strip of loom beads safely on canvas, or would you use suede?
Honestly, either could do the trick. I think suede has a higher perceived value. How are we gonna? Let's see if we can't cram this big mama gemma. That's a really nice like sodalite heart though. Even has a little bit of orange in it. Well, you know, if this is what your love looks like, go with it. Oh, come on, you chonker, get in there. Sometimes you gotta rough talk it. Ooh, I actually really like it. I like this one way better with this stone. I just gotta cram you big. Whew, whew, okay, ouch. If your hands don't hurt and you kind of hate it, then are you even done? I mean, really. Like, and I buggered the crap out of my nail this morning, too. Yeah, I like this way better with this blue one. Let's see if we can't get something sorted. I'm going to experiment with something. Here I have a gunked up, slightly stiffened with epoxy sculpt rubber tip. because I don't want to scratch my wire or my stone, and I don't want to break my fingernails off again. So I'm just cramming this up in there and pushing it. And cramming, pushing, cramming, pushing. Just stab it a bunch, maybe it'll go over. Doing math science today. Ouch. Yeah, the coffee's kicking in. This is good. This is a good thing. Okay. And also, since this one is no longer translucent, it lets me get all kinds of ridiculous on the back. So we can bend that over. We can bend that over. Because whenever they're clear, I worry so much about like being able to see all the way through it. Whenever it's like this, though, we can just be like, haha, I can't see the backside. It doesn't matter. So there's that. And now we're actually going to use... Ah, right on. Well, thanks, Bob. What's up, my love?
The dog's back in.
Oh, well, thank you.
We keep working at.
Okay. I'm doing a shake test. Doing a push test. Okay, somebody would really have to like heckin' duper try to get this out of the setting. Another tool that I like to use is the plastic tip of a mechanical pencil, because very rarely will it actually scratch the stone. Oh no, I broke it. Uh-oh, will it still work? Nope. Oops. I get frustrated with my wire wrapping, so I just put it away, but I see what I did on my last 2 necklaces and feel better because I have improved my wire wrapping. Aw, right on, Max. Wood might work for mine, that's true. Yeah, so I like that one way better. I kind of wish I could get this one. Wishes were fishes. Let's just wrap it. If I want it further over, I'll just wrench it further over. And then I'm going to whack that a bit. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's just push it. Smush. There we go. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm going to put this up for sale on Etsy so that one of you can love it forever, hopefully, or give it to someone else for Christmas or something. It is not my best work. It's kind of oddly crammed in there, but I do really like the, I like that. That's all right. And then for this one, I'm going to wait. Before unwrapping this one, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wrap this one and see if I find a way that I prefer. I am going to use one length of 16 gauge, right? It's sodalite, so it has a little bit of the calcite, a little bit of this like orangey red. Like, I really like that. And of course, wrapped in parawire. But let's pull out our 16 gauge for the frame wire. And I'm going to pull off significantly more than what I need. Like that's probably maybe 2.5 feet of the 16 gauge. And now, Gigi, I think I'm going to be putting this up on Etsy with a chain for $25, but we aren't doing a flash sale today. It'll be once this goes up on Etsy, first dibs, like first come first serve. With this one, and honestly probably the same as this one, but I'm going to have to look up and see how much I paid for the stone, because I think I paid like $15 for the stone, which was way more than what I should have. But and then we'll do like shipping and stuff, but no flash sales today. Like y'all are too generous to us, but I'm gonna have to resist. But we'll get them up on Etsy right after the stream. Okay, so the way that I like to do my bends in the wire is against the curve. So let me untangle myself from the tripod. Find roughly round about the middle and bend. Because I like that little bit of a whoop shape that it makes. So now, let's whack this a bunch. It's gonna be loud. We got our little steel block. And I gotta drink more of this coffee, it keeps sloshing. All right, on. Sandy says, I'm making my craft room in a week or two. That is really cool. Heather says, will we be doing any more chainmail videos in the near future? I sure hope so. Are there any, do you have any particular weaves or requests or anything? Loud noises. Yes, Sarah. I do prefer to do this over on my jeweler's bench because it's a little bit more stable of a surface. Yeah, let's just move over there real quick. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. I'm gonna unplug that. Sorry, everybody, making you sick. Probably. Take a
Super beginner any weave.
Right on. I really recommend, like, I have quite a few chainmail tutorials out currently. If you're very, very beginner, I recommend the spiral chain. That one's pretty fun. Okay. Are you going to do a lunacy tutorial? When I get my button under me, Christy, I'd like to do it today. And I'm not going to lie. Again, this is part of what like fueled me up to where I am now is I was about to shoot it. I was on Instagram and somebody had posted a picture of a moon pendant they had made that was exactly like what I was going to be teaching in the tutorial. And I was like, can I even? And I was like, fuck it. So, but yeah. This just gets me a whole lot more like progress per hit, if that makes sense. What a normal price for a labradorite like that. I saw so many at the gem show, but I really don't know what a good price would be. Hey, AJ, how's it hanging? Okay. I don't know. Honestly, my favorite way to purchase labradorite is in lots off of eBay. Or Instagram or just wherever, makes you happy. And then that way, what I'll do is this one was an exception. It was I've been holding on to this piece for, gosh, probably 6 or 7 years. Actually, I don't know. I'll pay like $50 or $60 for a lot. Right on, J-Max. Says, I got your glow-in-the-dark crystal game piece in my crap box. I'll buy a lot of that's like $50 or $60 worth, but then whenever I get it, I'll weigh it, break it down to like cost per gram, and then I'll weigh the individual pieces and be like, this one was like, yeah. Ooh, yeah, fire opal. It is not in the budget right now to go bead or gem shopping. I'll tell y'all what. So also one of my favorite tools for making bezels and frames is to come in with this bracelet mandrel. Because symmetry is very difficult for me. And so I'll just line it up on both sides. Oh, Amanda says, I've been wondering how much hammering the parawire can take before it gets messed up. We did a demo of this in another video or another live stream, but I will show you guys again. I'm going to make just a quick little spiral. Oops. And this is their 16 gauge antique copper, which actually in this month, November's craft along and mystery kits on Etsy and Patreon, we're giving out 16 gauge parawire. So we've made a bit of a spiral, right? And we're going to bring it over here. Put this up here. Now, loud noises. Let's whack the heck out of this and see how much it can take. And I'm going to abuse this beyond what is reasonable. Woo!
Hit it like a blacksmith.
Yep. This is a 13-ounce hammer. But you can see the enameling has started to split just a little bit right there. But look at how thin we hammered that though. Like in my work, I would never have hammered it that thin. Then to come through and use a ball peen hammer for some texture. And again, I would never hammer my work this much. This is so overworked. But it takes a beating, y'all. Ooh, right on. Sarah says, I did a split based on your Helix tutorial for my daughter's Halloween costume, and everyone kept commenting it. Right on, well done. Yeah, I cannot recommend Parawire highly enough, you guys. This isn't a paid sponsorship or anything. I mean, they do take good care of me, but I'm not contractually obligated to say nice things about them. I just really like their work, and I've consistently spent money on it for like ever. Never, right on. Hey, Trisha. Yeah, it is some tough stuff. Okay, so making sure that this is kind of nice and flat. I'm going to come in. We're going to be doing, I want to leave a bit of space around, well, thanks, Lisa. A bit of space around the entire heart. So I'm going to bring this side in like that. And this side in like that. Again, Jordan asks how to handle the ends of wire wrapping on a leather cuff. Does that rub the skin or cause trouble? I know you make some leather pieces with wire wrap stones. Let me know. The best advice that I can give, Jordan, is to line it with something. Like I've actually done like leather, like the beautiful like veg tanned leather and stuff that I've attached the wire wrapping to. And then I'll use like a suede or a pigskin lining or, you know, some other thinner, very soft, comfortable, pre-stained leather on the inside. And then I'll like barge that so that they're together. And then I'll do stitching around the edges. It's a little bit more work, but it keeps the wire from rubbing your skin entirely. I can hear you licking your armpits, dog. Please stop. Thank you. Nope, he started again. Okay. You know what? He's an old man. He can lick his armpits if he wants to.
Yes, the dog.
Randy, what are you doing? Okay. WTF, mate. This is just absurd. Okay. Well, back to, let's focus. Okay. So I have that kind of shape. And if I were a Sharpie, I'd have hidden myself up here. Okay. Ooh, this is one of the, I love these ones. Keep forgetting that I have these. Okay, so I want to get the stone. And I'm going to do the bends like roughly round about there. Yeah. And so now I'm going to come in and holding my wire here, I'm going to bend upward. Again, holding my wire there, going to bend upward. And now, surely I have some scrap wire. Or, you know, I'll spare some half round. This is just a bit of scrap half round that I've had on the table. Let me turn the light and see if we can't get some better lighting up in here. That probably didn't help, but I tried. I couldn't tell you, Metatron. This is just life now.
Why do all live streams involve armpits?
They're a good thing. Okay. Would it be an insult to you if someone made a dragon eye like you taught us for a gift? No, that'd be amazing. And and it's weird. As much as I have hangups about like recreating other people's work or using someone else's inspiration or anything like that, I'm so like not that way about whenever I see I don't get mad at all if people use my tutorials and don't reference me. It's like, no, y'all bought the stuff, you did the work, you did the thing, this is yours. Go forth and spread the word and make the money and get the like you did this. I just wish I could have that same, feeling towards myself about. But whatever. Instead of focusing on it, I'm just gonna craft on through. So the frame's a little bit bigger around the heart than I had originally decided. Nina says, "Yeah, I did the thing." I say, "Buy all the labradorite. Do it." Painting my house and watching you. Right on. Yeah, I thought I'd have it be a little bit snugger, but this will be fine. Oh no. Where did it? Super terrible! My head doesn't fit on it. Come back. Okay. Oh boy. I hope this didn't crack, Ryan. Huzzah! It lived. Whew. Not sure what the thing is, but we did it, and now we want money. Right, Nina? So now from here, I like to have the loose ends of my half round be what's going to be on the inside of the bale. And I do like to, it might actually be holding me back to always be thinking this way, but I like to do the bale first. That way it is done. How did I do this one? Okay. But yeah, if I have the structure and how it's going to be attaching to the necklace finished right from the get-go, it just makes me feel like, well, everything else from here is just for being pretty. So, like, how do y'all do it? Do y'all make the bale first or last, or do you just make it up as you go? Like, help. I need help. I need somebody help. Not just anybody. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit off to each side, having that come around. And again, oof, that's kind of wonky. Okay, so where I want the bend to be in the wire, I am going to grip it just like that and do a bit of a bend. J-Max says I make the bale first, need some structure. Stephanie says I need to do that because by the time I get to the bale, I'm past ready to be done. Right? Rebel says I'm stuck. Wrapped 7 pendants today and my mojo is kerplunked, but this is taunting me back into its hidey hole. 1 plus oh. Super durable, right? Okay. But yeah, so I got the kind of bends started, and I'm going to go ahead and put my mandrel pliers in there because that's going to help me keep from shrinking past where I want like the wire to be. Like it's going to help hold its shape. And I'm just, maybe if I can stay in frame, looping around once on that side. I'm going to flip it around and do once on that side. Oh, that's all kinds of wonky though. Let's see if we can't straighten that crap back out. There we go. What did you say, my love? I thought I heard you say something. Okay. Alrighty then. And so now from here, and this is something that I do one day hope to get to where I'm working with sterling silver that's this thick, or at all. That way I can anneal it, like heat it back up and let it cool down and kind of re-soften it, because the 16 gauge, even with parawire, even as dead soft, is still pretty hard to work with. Like my fingers are feeling it. So I'm going to put this in here. I want to make sure that you almost got away from me again. The heart is going to be kind of caged on I'm going to try here. So let's grip and bend. And then we're going to grip and bend. So now bringing this around, feeding it through. Okay. And now we're going to feed this one through. This is actually reduced at about the same rate. I really like that. But they're a little too far out to the edge. We'll deal with that. Futurists will deal with that. And so now from here, I'm going to flip around to what may or may not be the backside. I'm not entirely certain yet, and I don't feel like setting limitations.
What wire gauge is that?
This is 16 gauge wire. Okay. And so I want them to touch right here. Hey, Pam. And now I get to decide, do I want the wrapping to happen on this side or on this side? I think on this side, for no particular reason. Bend. And especially on these heavier gauges, you guys, like if it's an 18 or 16 or even thicker gauge, doing this preemptive bend has made such a huge difference for me, because now I can bring it out, feed it through, and start bringing it down, and see how it just kind of folds itself right there. So now feeding this through. Ooh, I'm gonna hammer these, you guys. Let's go hammer them. Sorry, I just realized I'm grunting and making weird loud noises in y'all's ears, but I'm not forcing you to stay, so if it gets too weird, I'm not gonna blame you if you bail. Ouch. It's getting weird. So again, with our 13-ounce hammer, making sure all that stuff's out of the way, I'm just going to whack these parts right here. Those two little back pieces. Loud noises. I wish I had one with like a slightly smaller head. Oh, I do. Too small. I don't know. Maybe the rounded end? Because I don't like want texture as much as I just want that spreading to happen. That worked. Yeah, that makes me happy. Cool. I don't know if I am ever in my life going to open up commissions again, because I am so bad at doing commission work. So bad at it. So bad. But I also really love doing commissions. I don't know, that's a good question. Okay, so now test fitting every step of the way to try to figure out how we're going to make this fit. So I've got it caged on the top and the front and on the bottom and the back. But now, how do? And this is going to be a very three-dimensional. I'd like actually for this to be able to be a dual-sided pendant. Oh, well, thank you, Rebel. She said, left your live streams. My dog isn't a crafter, so it doesn't share my enthusiasm, but now I have you to share with, and I don't feel lonely anymore. Oh, Rebel. Bless your freaking heart. Like, thank you. That means a lot to me because it doesn't seem like it would be, but crafting is very actually kind of lonely work. Oh, y'all. Okay, I've got to do a thing real quick. I've got this little amethyst bead right here. And I'm going to grab some 26 gauge in the silver plated titanium. I wasn't planning on incorporating some weaving, but let's be real, I didn't plan any of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smoosh. And like, I'm so excited about this. My hands are shaking, you guys. Like, or that might be the coffee. Then I'm pushing that all the way around to kind of hide it. Maybe. And I am going to thread on this 4mm, but it's 4mm is the strand, is what the strand said, but it feels like a big 4mm, if that makes sense. So we've gotten that, and I'm going to try something else. I'm going to snip off another little piece.
You have too many tools. Can you tell us the name of that tool?
Oh, the tools that I'm using right now, flat nose pliers, flat, nylon jaw pliers, nylon, bent nose pliers, bent, round nose pliers, round, bracelet shaping mandrel pliers, smiley. If you just search on Amazon like nylon bracelet pliers, you'll get this. Yes, please, Rachel, that would be amazing. It says, can I turn you and Randy into a chibi character? That would be so cool. Mandrel pliers, mandrel, and wire snips. Snip, snip. So, fortunately, a lot of the tools that I use are just named as they are, like they're very straightforward. But this one's name is Frank, and this one is Roberto, and this one is Steven. Not really. We probably should name them though. But I want, again, symmetry. So I'm going to do some wraps on this side. Oh, says the doggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steven. All I want for Christmas is Steven. That person's my hero. Is your dad a baker? He's got great buns. Okay, so I've made enough. We did 5 rotations on this side, and I've got 5 on this side. I don't even know what a wrap and tap is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're up to 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm just going to use the whole thing. Oh no, I've lost count. Oh well. So much for symmetry. Ooh, rosary pliers. Now, I thought rosary pliers had the round nose chain and wire snips all in one. I think I might actually have a pair of... Nope, I don't. Because they're great for making rosaries because they have like that 90-degree bend on it and yeah. Okay, so I've smushed this down to where it lines up with the other one. And I'm going to come in one... Oh, I can't see with my eyeballs. I know how to do this. We'll just zoom in. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there. Yeah, I no longer need one of those magnifying things. I just use my phone zoomed in super far. So my phone sees better than my eyeballs. That's great. But on that 5th mark now, and now we can smoosh it a bit. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. Aren't they? No, I'm disgusting actually. Like don't look at me.
What are those little black specks all over your finger?
Glitter or something. Yeah.
Coincidentally, great zoom on that camera.
Right? Okay. And so now from here, I'm going to do a little bit of a figure 8 weave. So there's 1, 2. Oh, I missed that fingernail. Like, look at, oh, my poor little manicure. Oh, well. And then just hooking through once on that side. Because again, I'm going to see if I can stay in frame. It's not very likely. Oh, wrap and tap pliers you called mandrel pliers. You can pound your wire right on them. They come up with plastic on the side. You keep that on them. Huh. Right on, Pam. I had no idea. Okay, so super duper zoomed in. Let's see if we can't pinch these guys together because I'm going to try to do like that corset weave. So there's 1 and 2 full rotations. Get that smushed. And now I'm going to come through right here. Yeah. Holding it down in my fingers so I can bring the wire around. Because the goal is... See how it's still kind of bumped out? If you pull tight, it'll nestle in between the other ones. Acrylic overlays, no more chipping. Typically, I've got super strong fingernails. But this one, I ripped off like the top half front of it today on accident. Hashtag wire wrapping. And so now, do what? Yeah, just to show the other ones what'll happen. Do what, love? Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah, that is silly. I love you, baby. Okay. Oh no, now that one's pokey outying a bit. Or sticking out, I guess, is a way that... Never mind. Y'all know what I'm saying.
What gauge wire?
Currently I'm wrapping with 26 gauge around a 16 gauge.
Try to bring it up a bit.
How do you mean?
You keep pulling off the frame.
Okay. Oh gosh, my cuticles need pushed back. Oh, I need moisture. Mist me. Moisturize me. Is what the lady says from Doctor Who? Never mind. This is getting weird. Okay.
You want to start using my soap?
No.
I just use a bar.
Yeah, I know. No, I like my soap.
I don't have no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
Huh.
From Doctor Who, The Last Human.
Right on. Yeah. Okay. So now we've hooked around. Pushing that down so that it, yep, lines up and slips in. Right on. Yeah, I would love to have like those super cute, like not the stiletto nails, but like the ones that are the almond nails. And I think let's try this out and see. Take camera, beat camera. I'm gonna see if this will hold the heart at all. Oh no! Well, I tried, guys.
Okay, I just got my feedback.
Okay, it's my app crashed. I think something happened. But yeah, if ever you guys were like live streaming and I crash and like something, I will always be back, if only to say bye. Um,
Unless we're driving.
unless we're driving and there's like no signal, it's horrible. So really liking this. I am going to continue the weaving though, down and around. So let's see. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Do, 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 do. I am internet issues. 100%. Weaving, 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 do, 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 weaving, weaving. So I think what I'm going to do for this live stream after the fact is take a picture of the piece that we made in the live stream and use that as the cover photo. And also for those of y'all watching this in the future, there will have been a random advertisement placed at like maybe the 2 or 3 minute mark. That's just something that we do now to keep up with YouTube's changing algorithms so that hopefully we can still make enough money at this to like maintain a living. Yeah, to try to yeah. So there's that.
Oh,
What's up?
did you hear about the new YouTube stuff?
No, what's going on?
It is now super important that everyone likes and shares.
Really?
Yep.
Please like and share. Because YouTube says so. Like, why do they gotta keep doing this?
I'll tell you about it later.
Goofy goobers.
Let's just say that it's rumored that some big networks may have possibly paid YouTube to change their algorithm so that
What?
likes get pushed up, and that's why there's like a crap ton of shows on the trending.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. I am but a minnow in the current of a great big river that somebody keeps pooping in. Well, thanks, Pam. Sorry, I read first and last name. Pam Jones came out jam.
Oh goodness.
What's up?
It dropped my resolution down all the way.
Oh, really?
I'm like, why is it so blocky?
Yeah, and this may be something, if I can figure out how to replicate this, I'll do a tutorial.
Oh, there, I can see what you're doing now.
And for anybody who doesn't like my humming, mute me. Because I am going to live my best freaking life. And the next time somebody comes into, like, it's different if I come into your house, like, against your will and start humming in your ear. But I am here in my craft room doing my thing. So, if you don't like it, please kindly fuck off. Yeah, that's a good idea, Popro. To change the title to where it has different keywords instead of just Craftroom Hangout random date.
Well, it's not
Oh, it could be random. You don't know. Time is a construct. It's all made up anyways. Hey, Hallie, how's it going? Ooh, okay. So I'm bringing this around. Oh, I kind of wish I had thought to do this sooner. And I'm gonna feed this part through here to make a little. I know, puppy. Kind of wish I had waited to do that actually. Until I had finished out of my weaving. But I think that will help keep that separation. Keep it separated. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, no. I completely run out of motivation to do coiling whenever it gets hard. There we go. So now to do the same thing on the other side, I'm going to remove the stone. I'm going to spread that wire just a little bit, pull off another section of the 26 gauge. All right, you have a lovely singing voice, never worry about this. Oh, well, that's kind of you. Art is subjective. I understand I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I did not brew this cup of tea for you. It's like, it's here if you want some. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in again. Ooh.
You may need to go in and manually reset your resolution since it crashed.
Yeah, since the crash, if it's super grainy, you may need to go in and reset your resolution. But you can see I'm just kind of, oh, this is super grainy though. It's just blurry. That's me. Sorry. But just doing more of that, trying to get the in, or it might also help if I'm in frame. I'm just a professional person. But yeah, just trying to get those wires to settle in between the other wires. Cool. Then once we get that far, I'm going to use our little snips to snip, and then our smooshers to smoosh. There we go. And now I'm going to hold on quite tight because I don't want it slipping around on me, and do a bunch of more coils. Hey, Jen in Brazil. Holy crap. Well, thanks, you guys. Like, and I have to say, if it weren't for y'all, this would just be me sitting here talking to myself. So thank you guys for hanging out and inspiring me and being awesome. Community's not a community without you guys. Okay, and again, I didn't keep very good track, but I want that to happen on the same spot on this side. Oof. It's a worst sensation in the world is this right here. That little hangnail. That's the worst. Like second worst only to when you accidentally scrape your teeth on unfinished porcelain. Right, Scarla? I mean, a little bit. A little bit here just for you. Oh no, Christy says, help, I'm having design block. The best advice that I can give for design block is to find a piece online. It could be something from my Instagram, from somebody else's. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, go rip off other people's work, because that's not what I'm saying here, but go find something that inspires you and try to emulate it. as giving credit to the original artist is always a good idea, just so that people don't get butthurt. But don't let a fear of treading on toes stop you from dancing. We live on a very crowded dance floor. Your toes are going to get stepped on. Don't let that stop you from dancing. Now, don't go around and purposefully stomp on people's toes, but was that a metaphor or a simile? I don't know. My English teachers would be very disappointed. But again, they probably didn't have very high expectations either. Yep. Currently in the making of silver and pearl earrings, and I'm going to make silver necklace pearls. Ooh, right on, Mitchell. Hey, Elaine. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a longer live stream today. I am determined to get this pendant made. Hey, Randy, we didn't have anything else to do today, did we? If we did, I forgot. Right on. Yeah. Do it, babe? Cool. Very cool. So again, trying to get that to happen in about the same spot as what it did on the other side. Trying to get, sorry for the loud roaring. That is the heater, which thanks to y'all in the flash sale is working. Well, y'all helped us to be able to pay the guy who came and fixed it to make it work, so thank you. Right, Neve? That's basically the gist of it. Just to check out Instagram, lots of stuff, and take ideas from several things and marry them together and hopefully not suck at it. That is wire wrapping in a nutshell. Try to make sure I watch all the ads on your channel. Look it up and found out that you get paid if we watch the whole ad, or at least 30 seconds long. Right on. Which, honestly, the best thing that y'all can do for our channel is to just keep enjoying it, keep crafting, keep doing what you're doing, because we will be here regardless of how YouTube changes its analytics, regardless of, everything. We do have Patreon, we do have Etsy and some other things, but the best thing that we can do is just the organic growth of y'all just enjoying what we're doing. Okay, so also, if you're like me and get lazy sometimes on your wire coiling, and then you push down to smush it all together, and see how it's kind of baggy compared to that nice, tight? What I like to do here is get my smooshers, or even to just bear down, kind of cram my finger in there, and just cinch everything nice and down while we make some more coils. The best thing, honestly, probably is to just not get lazy, but yeah, that's not happening. I really hope I wove far enough to get this to... Okay. Is everything okay? I'm crazy stupid hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I want to make grilled cheese. Y'all want some grilled cheese?
I don't.
You don't? You don't want grilled cheese?
I ate 2 bowls of cereal and an apple.
Randy, I'm so hungry. Put a claw on me, dog. You did get me coffee. Thank you. That's fine. If I starve, it's my own fault. You look very nice in that. What you doing? You don't know? Everybody else wants grilled cheese too. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. In Saturday's live stream, I quit everything and went and made a grilled cheese sandwich. I made 2 actually, but gave one to Randy because I love him. And yeah, so it was magical. Ooh, we did get another loaf of brioche bread. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make egg in a hole, or like egg in a basket, or nest egg, or whatever you want to call it. Put ham on it, right? Okay, so see how these guys, if you can look internally, how that part there, where's a pointing tool? Point with this piece of wire. This part here, how it's kind of inset a little bit more on each side, which is happening as a result of layering it over these back wires. That's going to hold our little heart up. Like it helps pin. Ooh, that's gonna be so cute, I think. Ooh. Oh, Rachel says I'm cutting down on my carbs, so I'm living vicariously through you. I'm trying to. Clearly it is not working very well for anyone involved. And I'm really liking the backside too. Do what, my love? It puts the eggy in the basket. Nina, it's an evil conspiracy. Also, just an idea. Who here would be interested in seeing like skincare routine and makeup tutorials and stuff over on my Vonster vlog? Because I think I want to do that. So now I'm bringing this off to the side here. Oh, fancy little swirl. Let's see if I can do that again.
Here's another question for everyone here.
Yeah?
Would they be interested in seeing you make a TikTok?
I don't know if I want to do TikTok. It's the devil. It really is. It's what's wrong with the world, but it's also amazing. Like, I don't know how to balance
like
that.
A lot of
I know.
30-second jokes.
I know. I'm also thinking about starting a personal TikTok account. It's going to be horribly inappropriate and probably not safe for work and might ruin my career, but I kind of want to do it. Please no TikTok, says Crystal, right? Yeah, over on the Vonster vlog, if you just search like Vonster vlog, I don't know how to scrub it and rub it and then make it moist. Yeah. Well, I'd had some people ask me about my complexion because I've been dealing with like not quite rosacea, but like borderline. Basically, I've been dealing with being Irish and left out in the sun too long. No TikTok, just like no capes. Oh, China and spying? Yeah. It's just, it's the devil. And I honestly don't think I could manage another social media account of any sort. I'm in love with this thing. I think this is going to be the one that I give to Lauren. Because she is girlfriend. Bye, Metatron. Ooh, right on, Amanda. Yeah, and again, I felt like, I feel like I'm coming out of my slump and would like to start making, now I'm not making any promises here. I'm just saying, I would like to maybe start making daily videos again. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I don't know what the content's going to be. It might even just, yeah, we'll see about that next year. We do, but I'm going to make videos as I'm inspired to make them and not going to worry so much about it actually being quality content, because when I worry about quality content, I stop making quality content. Diane says I can relate about Irish and left in the sun too long, redhead problems, right? And like when I was in high school, nobody ever, like, they didn't have daily moisturizers with SPF. Like you either had to use goop it on your nose and you look like you're doing white face, like zinc, or sunburn. Like we did not have the nice selection of sunblocks and daily moisturizers and stuff that we have on the market now. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I like it. So I'm going to keep going. It's if my heart's all crooked. Oh no, I hate it. What did I do? Why have I done this? Why would you have done this? No, that's too heavy right there. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to snip it about like right here. And I'm going to give it another snip right there just to get it up. Oh, that pinged across. Did that end up in the craft room?
Yeah.
Wow, it ricocheted into the other room. I do have rosacea, and I just found out what it really was. I just thought I was somehow going back to my teens and having acne attacks. So you know how to work with that. Now, the difficult part with skincare in general is it's affected by a million different things. I really feel like no two people are going to have an identical response to identical treatments. Um, and that being said, I am going to try to do a vlog about it. I'll actually shoot that later today and post it up on the Monster vlog because it has been like a long time since I posted anything over there, and I'm really excited about it. But it's, I don't know, I had kind of gotten stuck in this mindset of if you're going to do it right or not at all. And it's like, no, if you're going to do it, do your best. Oh, God. Okay, there it goes. Whoa, y'all, I feel like this is like next level. Like, I feel like I've leveled up in wire wrapping. What's asymmetrical? That's making me bonkers. Maybe if I smush it hard, it'll stop being crooked. Nope. Okay, so I've snipped and tucked the sides, and now we need to figure out a way to get it to stay in its setting. So I am going to start using some 18 gauge. Bringing this around, pulling off again, more than I think I need because pair wire is affordable enough to do that. There's that. Where'd that stone go? Nope. I thought I'd try it. I decided against it. Ooh, I do have another one of these, so will that fit on the thing? It will. Do I like that? I don't know. What do we think? Red, that's hilarious. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, I don't know what time it. Time is a construct. Should we have like a little amethyst right there? I think we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna split these open just to, yeah, because then, okay, just a sec. I got a sneeze coming. Oh, I have coffee. I'm gonna take this and we'll stick my thumbs in it and I'm gonna split it just a bit because I like the way that that looks. I think it looks more like heart-like, and it gives us a spot that we can have our little wire kind of nestled, our little bead there. Ooh, twisted square would look really cool. I am like decimated on my square inventory though of wire. Okay. So trying to get that kind of bent around and then back up just to get it bent evenly on both sides. Don't panic. Do we have it hanging down? Nah, I want it in line. Yes, I like that. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this around, holding that where it goes, where I want it to go. And see, again, this is an instance where it would have been a really good idea to do the bend where I want the wire to settle. Bend. To see if that would help as we cinch it down to give it a place to nestle into. Okay, so there's that. Bringing this up and around. And sometimes if you don't want to deal with your pliers, you can just use your fingernail. Feeding that through. I've missed crafting with you guys. What are you guys working on today? Oh, that's all lopsided and wonky. How are we going to fix that? Also, we have fine-tipped smooshers. Maybe we can cinch this in just a little bit more. That's looking pretty good. That's all right. It's all right being itty bitty. Do 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 do. Right on. Half Persian 4-in-1, making a wire pentacle. That sounds awesome. Crochet wrist warmers. Ooh. Well, happy early birthday, Cynthia. 63 sounds like a really good age to be. I hope I get to make it to 63 one day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through here, around to the front. There we go. Maybe having the heart centered would be helpful. And before I go any further, again, doing each step, you move one foot and then the other as you work your way along. Okay, so now coming through, maybe if we go like this. Nope. Through right here. That'll hold it stable. Zoomed in better. I think I'm gonna, yeah. That's way too far in. There we go. Oh no, Stephanie. I hope you were okay with the glass bead exploding. Okay, now I like that. I don't really like that. Okay. It's like I like that. No, I don't. I'm trying to get that petted out. To answer Fawn's question, I'm doing 1 wire wrap piece a day in November, so that's what I'm doing. Ooh, right on, Lisa. Okay. So I'm going to go through right here. Because I don't want it pokey outy too much. And this one, it didn't really have a very nice curve in it, if that makes sense. And it doesn't really have anything to stabilize too. Okay. I think we may have to do a little bit of a cross in the front. So again, trying to get that wire nice and smoothed out. Bring it around down. No, not right there. Wait, where do we want? Gonna thread it through the front and then the back side. Maybe. I think I might like that. Then, nope, that's all kinds of wrong and weird. Okay. This is another instance where I'm going to try to use these pliers to, nope, that's not going to work. So use our nylon jaw to get in there and just try to smooth that out just as much as possible. There we go. It's all right being in a bitty do do do. And then I'm going to stabilize to the frame. But now we get to decide if we want to stabilize on the inside edge or the outside edge of the frame. I think on this edge. So again, I'm going to come in, do our guide bend, come in, do our guide bend, and that way before wrapping we can see and make sure that it is actually nice and stable. I'm actually really liking this, you guys.
Are you using titanium wire?
I'm using the silver-plated titanium by Parawire. Okay, looping around. I really like it, like more than probably actually the plain silver, plated silver. I like the antiqued look of it. Oh no, my heart went lopsided. Okay. There's just, I feel like there's a lot going on here. Okay. So again, it's not quite down the center the way I would have liked. Was hoping that this would hug the shoulders of the heart more. Okay. Do I like that? I don't know. I'm gonna add some little spirals. Oh yeah, I like that. How do I do that again? Okay. So we're gonna bring it. It's the same concept as the itsy bitsy spiral. Just bringing it on around. Oh, I like that very much. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Because I want there to be no wiggle. Whenever, like, I want the heart to be perfectly, like, suspended in place. Instead of getting squooshed down like that. Okay. So now I'm going to do my guide bend. Feed through. Cinch tight. Hey, Aisha. Right on, Christy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, I've got it coming around. I do still feel like it's a little too heavy on this side. Do the guide bend. Feed it through. My fingers hurt, so I'm going to grab my pliers and then bend it around. Oh no, did I do that right? Yes, okay. This is so kinds of not symmetrical. Oh no. Take what I do and do it better, you guys. You can, I believe in you. I'm going to cram this in there and just cinch it this way. There we go. Right on, Denise. Okay. Because I still need something, the heart's moving around too much. So let's see. Okay, coming around this side, then maybe, because I don't want to get too up into business of this heart. Yeah, and see that I don't like being able to see the line through the back. And also, quite possibly, just bending that in more. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to snip there, in there, I'm only slightly panicking, but everything will be fine. Smooshing that down. Making sure there's no pokey bits. Smooshing down. Again, I'm feeling like if your fingers don't hurt and you don't kind of hate it, are you even done? So what I'm going to do next from here, aside from try to just wrench it to where the center line is working, is we have some 26 gauge wire, and I'm going to loop this through right here, maybe, and right here. And then start, how are we going to do that? Feed it back down through right there. Because I just need a little bit of something to stabilize. And then maybe that heart wouldn't move so darn much. Hello, my old heart, how have you been? Ooh, don't leave me here alone. I wanna find a home and I want to share it with you. True, you'll never be, but you'll never break. Nothing lasts forever. Some things aren't meant to be. Never said you. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys. If it doesn't, it was some scrap wire. That's fine. I might just staple it into place. Like, here you go, Lauren. Here's a friendship heart. Why is it covered in staples? Shut up. It's a present. Yeah, I don't. That's not gonna work.
Are you gonna ask everything, Lauren?
Yeah. Hypothetical Lauren who. Just work those on out of there. How do I even? Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to hold it right there, and I'm going to bend that. Does that help? I don't know if that did anything, really. Maybe if I just squeeze it a bunch, it'll be fine. Squeezing it a bunch worked. Kind of. When in doubt, just squeeze it. When in doubt, squeeze it out. Ooh, no, that's so bad. Okay, so it's still wiggly too much. I mean, there's a bit of wiggle there. Maybe if I take this right here, I need something like these. And I'm gonna take this, and I'm using the tips of my right, and I'm just pushing in Huzzah. I think, nope, it's still crooked. Crap. Okay, so now that I've gotten that a little bit, I can put my pliers in. And, guys, we have no wiggle. And it's totally freaking crooked. Crap. Just smush it a bunch. So the design still needs some work. I honestly think it would probably be perfect if it were like a round stone, but it's a friendship heart, so this is what we're dealing with. How do I get the rail to be symmetrical again? I'm gonna bring it together just a bit. What do you think, Randy?
Looks really good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got some pokey bits. Okay. Right on. No, this is for my friend Lauren to take with her to Japan. I really like the use of the hammered wire, and it is reversible. It's a little lopsided, just like our love. That's fine. I hope she likes it. Very cool. I'm going to keep working on this design, though. I think I might rewrap this one, and then I'm going to do a tutorial and post for sale the end result of that using this labradorite, this rock. I'm gonna use this rock that we got from a place that sells rocks. Labradorite. Yes. Okay, I said it. There we go. So yeah, so this one will be the one that goes up on Etsy. Hopefully wrapped in a very similar style as this, which I think I am complete and total love with. But don't anybody tell Lauren, because this is a surprise for her. I'm going to give it to her on Thursday, right before she leaves for Japan. So, oh no, for sure. Yeah, I was just going to kind of squeeze the heart out of this one and put a different stone in it and try rewrapping it. But I'm pretty pleased with that. So let's get this turned around. Oh, I didn't have the tripod ready. So before I go, I'm going to do a little bit more Q&A with you guys. Sorry, I feel like I wasn't really able to pay attention to the chat very much today, but we actually got some crafting done, which that's been a minute. So, oh, let me show you. Okay, there's no. Let me show you guys some of the cabs that are going to be in this month's craft along kit. Okay, I need the tripod. Got the tripod. Okay. Hello, my old heart. How have you been? We don't have any of the mail today, Jim. Okay, so these are some of them before the resin. The lighting is horrible. Hey, my beautiful love. How doth it be hanging? Woo, crescent moon stuff. So yeah, this is it before the resin. And I have to make about 600 of these because I'm giving a bunch of them out in the craft crates. But these guys have the resin on them. So let's see. Right on, Amanda. So, and also, our dud boxes might have some of these as well.
Jim, we'll open your package on Saturday.
No, I don't know if he wants me to open it publicly on Tuesday or if he wants to open it.
If only we could ask him.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Jim. Hey, Jim. This is one with the resin on it. Did you dome the crescent moons? I did. You know it. And I'm actually really, really pleased with how they've come out.
Jim says hello.
Hello. Jim, do you want me to open your package privately in the patron exclusive live stream on Saturday? Segue into a shameless plug. Or would you like for me to open them publicly next Tuesday? It's got a little bit of a thingy poking out. But yeah. So we're going to be doing some wire wrapped crescent moon tutorials. And also, guys, these glow in the dark.
These moons will be going out in the Patreon packages.
Yeah. These are in the Patreon packages. Oop, so we've got a dud.
We're going to make it to Etsy.
Yeah. This one has a dog fur in it, so it's going into the dud box.
Even with a stupid lid on it?
Yeah. It just quarantines the dog fur that's in the air. Yes. It has to settle somewhere. Oh, it's so pretty, though. Okay. So we got a dud. Oops. But yeah, just so you can see. Oh, spooky, scary, spooky, scary.
This is just open it on a big table.
On a big table?
Spill out all over.
Right on. That's another really nice one. So
okay,
yeah.
Saturday.
Ooh, all right. So we will have a couple of these in our dud boxes then. But predominantly they're going to be going out in the Patreon Craftalon kits, as well as the mystery boxes on Etsy. I really like that one. But yeah, the resin really just brings it to life, I think. So I'm really excited about that. He says I want the whole second tape full. This one, Jim? Don't tempt me, because I just might. And then we have some, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how I make these as well, just with the color shifting pattern and everything, because I also did some in this style, but I didn't know, yeah, there's a little bit more flex there on the tips than I would have liked, but I don't know, I kind of thought that was like wicked cool looking. Oh, he said up one. Right on. Ah, but this one's going to be in the dud box, because I did bad. And it's a little boingy on the ends. This one, though. Oof. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to be untaping these. Chrissy says, send me the ones with the dog fur. LOL, I don't mind them. I really appreciate that, but I'm going to let you guys know I'm horribly organized. Like for a person who does this professionally, I really need to get my shit together. But there's not really a way for Randy and I, whenever we're printing off and stuff, like we're sending out enough kits that it's like, once we got where we were sending more than like 20 kits a month, it was really hard for us to keep track of who wanted what. So we just stopped doing specific requests. And because there were times that like one person had requested this color scheme and this one had requested this one, and we got them mixed up. And then both of them were unhappy. And I was like, you get what you get. We're going to try to keep it as high quality as we can in our Craftalon kits, but otherwise, if you want the ones with dog fur in them, go check out our dud boxes, because they're like $5 and you pay shipping, but you get like 4 or 5 cabochons in 3 if they're honking. Like if they're super duper big boys, you only get 3 of them. But I've never sent out just 3. I don't think. But yeah, so I'm hungry. We're gonna do the patron exclusive live stream on Saturday. If you want to pledge $1, you can participate in that, and you can, as soon as you pledge, you're able to participate. We also do our $5 digital download tier for our $10 cab boxes for in the US. If you like some of those crescent moons won't be going out in this month's cab boxes, they'll be going out in next month, but they will be going out in the Patreon Craftalon kits, which are the $20 and up. So where's the dead box? On Etsy? It should be. I think we're sold out currently, but as soon as I get off of here with you guys, I'm going to go and relist them. I'm not going to put these guys up on Etsy just yet. I'm going to do a shop update before heck freezes over.
What brand resin did you use to dome?
I use Art and Glow resin. There should be a link down in the video description that if you follow that and buy stuff there, Randy and I get a little bit, which is really nice. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just like an affiliate link through Art and Glow. A dud box is, I actually did a video about it. But it's all the ones that are messed up just a little bit, like, or badly. They're all usable. Like, it's stuff that just need a little bit TLC, maybe a little bit of sanding, maybe a fresh coat of resin, but it's dud box cabochons. And we also have more crap boxes, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I've had so much fun crafting, and I will see y'all in Saturday's live stream, because again, I don't have any videos ready for you guys yet. Trying to though, but I'm getting my life together. And you got a return shipment from customer, and I sent you an email about a week ago. I'm guessing you didn't read it. I'm sorry, Diane. I'll check in again and make sure. I think that customer had actually requested replacements, so I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, though, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.